Assalamu alaikum. Dear student, welcome to my online class. I hope you are well amidst this corona pandemic. Today I will also teach you English second paper, and our topic is the same for pronoun reference part 2. In the previous class I discussed about pronoun and its classifications, and I also showed you pronoun according to noun. Today I am going to discuss about some important rules of pronoun, and also I will try to discuss unclear pronoun if we get time. See here, I have written noun in the left part and pronoun in the right part. See here, if the noun is singular, pronoun will be also singular. If the noun is plural, pronoun will also be plural. If the noun is masculine, pronoun will also be masculine. If the noun is feminine, pronoun will also be feminine. If the noun is material or abstract, and singular, then pronoun will be it or its. If the noun is plural, I have already told you, pronoun will be plural, even if the thing is material, the things are material or abstract. You have now understood these things, I think. But if you try to reversely use, if you try to use pronoun in a reverse way, the pronoun will be incorrect. If you don't follow this rule, the pronoun will be incorrect. I will show you, I will give you an example, then it will be clear. Suppose Kamal is a student. She reads in AH college. Here Kamal is noun and masculine. Kamal is a masculine noun, but pronoun here has been used feminine. That means this pronoun is totally incorrect. So if the pronoun is incorrect, you have to make it correct. Correct pronoun. Here we have corrected it. We have given he in place of she. Next, I will show you some other important rules on pronoun, and if the rules are violated, the pronoun will be incorrect. Suppose each of, every of, on, off, either of, neither of, any of, plus plural noun. If these pronouns are used as subject, these are the pronoun each, every, one, either, neither, any. These are pronoun. Some are distributive and some are indefinite. After these things, after this verb, always noun will be plural. But pronoun afterwards will be singular. Here is very important thing. The noun may be plural, but pronoun will be singular. This has because these are the pronoun. This pronoun indicates singular thing. So pronoun will be singular. It will be the main subject of the sentence. Incorrect. Each of the boys has done their work. Here you can see each is the main subject of this sentence. Among the boys, everyone. It is meaning so. But the pronoun here is given as plural. That is totally incorrect. We have to correct. Incorrect pronoun should be corrected. Each of the boys has done his. As the noun is masculine, pronoun will be masculine singular. His work. Next rule. Next, if two or more noun or pronoun, nouns or pronoun if two or more nouns or pronouns are related with and in the middle and each or every is used before it will not be pronoun, it will be noun. each and every is used before each noun. The pronoun singular. Pronoun will be singular, though we will find more than one noun, yet pronoun will be singular. Incorrect. Each boy and each girl has come to their home. Here, two noun has been added with the use of and each has been used before two noun. So pronoun will should be singular, but here pronoun has been given as plural. That is, this rule has been violated. So this pronoun has become incorrect. Correct. Each boy and has come to his or her home. We have to use here masculine and feminine, because two noun, one is masculine and another is feminine. That is why we must use two singular pronoun with or oblique. Next, who and which. You know, these two pronouns have definite rule. Who, these two pronouns are relative pronoun. They belong to relative pronoun. Now, who is used meaning a person instead of a personal pronoun. Instead of a personal noun or pronoun. Which is used instead of a thing or an abstract thing, maybe material thing. So you must remember that you cannot use who instead of things or abstract quality. In the same way, you cannot use which instead of a personal pronoun. If in the question you find this kind of mistake, you have to correct it. For example, you have to correct it. I know the man which is a doctor. Find here. Look here. Here which here has been used just to mean the person. But we know which is not used to mean a person, which is used to mean a things, which mean to mean a thing or things. correct. I know the man who is a doctor. So you have to remember these things. Next, reflexive pronoun. You know, we have discussed reflexive pronoun in my previous class. We discussed it. I think you remember it. You remember them. Reflexive pronoun: myself, himself, themselves, ourselves. These are the reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronouns have a definite rule. This reflexive pronoun, myself, himself, themselves, etc. These reflexive pronouns are always objective in form. They are used as objective. They can never be used as subject alone. They alone cannot be used as subject, but they can be used after noun or pronoun as a subject, but they alone cannot be used as subject. If you find in the question the use of this reflexive pronoun as subject, you have to make it subjective form, or you can use a subject before it according to the sentence. Incorrect. Ourselves are responsible for it. Ourselves are responsible for it. Here we look at the reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronoun alone has been used as the subject of the sentence, which is totally incorrect, because this reflexive pronoun cannot be used as subject alone. We can correct it. We can use we are responsible for it, or you can also use we ourselves. Here it is called emphatic pronoun. It is giving emphasis on we. So you can use only we, or you can use we and then you can use also reflexive pronoun after it. So you can use in any way of these two. Next, single possessive. Single possessive. I also discussed this possessive in my previous class. I think you know it, yet I am writing some of this. His, my, our, your, her, it is. These are the reflexive, these are the single possessive. This possessive pronoun has a definite rule. Single possessive pronoun. See, this single possessive can never be used without noun. They always sit before a noun, because actually these pronouns work as pronominal adjective. So if anybody use this single possessive without noun, it will be incorrect. And how we will correct them? Then example, incorrect. We will tell you. I will tell you. Our is a developing country. I have used our, this single possessive, as subject of this sentence, but there is no noun after this pronoun. So it is not correct. What we will do then, if we find this kind of use in a sentence, in a pronoun reference, then you have to make it double possessive. If you find that there is use of single possessive without noun, you should make it double possessive. Then it will be correct. And double possessive is used as subject or object because a noun is included in it. Correct. Ours is a developing country. Here, ours means our country. Country is here included in the double possessive. So, double possessive contains a noun. A double possessive contains a noun used after or before. Next, if first if first, second or third persons are used in a sentence as subject. If these three persons are given as a subject in a sentence, how will we arrange them? It has a definite rule. You know it. We have to arrange it as 3, 2, 1. I think you know about this figure. 3 means third person. Third person will be should be used first, then second person, then first person. So if the three persons are used in the same sentence as subject, you have to arrange in this way: third, second, first. But if they admit any guilt, we have to arrange them as 1, 2, 3. This figure means first person first, then second person, then third person. You have to use in this way. So you have to look into the sentence. You have to look at the meaning of the sentence, because if the sentence means to admit any guilt, you have to use in this way. Otherwise, you have to use in this way: third person, second person, first person. Example: incorrect. I, you, and he went there. Correct. Here we are finding that there is no recognition of a guilt. It is simple. There is no admittance of guilt. So we have to use in this way. We have to use third person first, second person, then first person. But we are finding that first person has been used first, then second person, and then third person. But it will not be so. It will be he, you, and I went there. Another example: he, you, and I are guilty. Here we find that these persons are admitting their guilt. That means we have to use here first person first, then second person, then third person. But pronoun here used are not in that way, so it is incorrect. So we have to correct it. I, you, and he are guilty. I think you have understood it. Next, in pronoun reference, you have to remember this rule very much. These are the pronouns. These 5 are demonstrative pronoun. These 2 are indefinite pronoun. We discussed these things in my previous class. So I discussed it in my previous class. So here, look here. These pronouns. This pronoun cannot be used without noun. Actually, these pronouns also are used before a noun. These pronouns are work as pronominal adjective. So if we use them without noun, if you see in the question that these pronouns have been used without noun, you must remember that these pronouns are unclear. It will be unclear, and you have to use the noun that they are indicating. That is, you have to use the antecedent noun for which this pronoun has been used. These pronouns have been used. That, look here. Example. These pronouns are not used without noun. If you find the use of this pronoun without noun, you must bring the noun from before, used before, and you must use this noun after this pronoun. Here, incorrect. Incorrect, it is, I will not call it incorrect, it is unclear. Problems in our country. We have to remove this. Look here. This has been used alone without a noun. But this demonstrative pronoun is meaning the noun problems. So, how we will correct or clear it? You have to clear it. Problems in our these problems I have used problems after this pronoun. You will find many such type of question in the question paper in your second paper. So you must remember this thing also. These are the incorrect or unclear pronoun. The next class I will discuss unclear pronoun, inshallah. Till then, I want your safety. So, Khuda Hafiz.